Hello and welcome to an episode that I like to call Is Craig Really Shallow Enough to Buy a Game Purely Based on a Box? Yes. Yes, he is. Now, there will also be people that tell you that this game is more than just a box. And those people are correct too. But if you don't mind, can we spend at least a little bit of time just admiring the box for a moment? Look at it. It's beautiful. But Craig, we came for a hard-hitting journalistic think tank about dragons. Well, don't worry. I won't let you down. Flamecraft Duals is a two-player dragon drafting game from the Flamecraft universe. Does it have much to do with Flamecraft that's up behind me somewhere? Yes, absolutely. It has dragons and their dragon ability is fire, which means do a thing. Do you need to know how to play Flamecraft before Flamecraft Duals? Absolutely not. Maybe some of the terminology like fire a dragon may be a bit confusing if you've never played big Flamecraft, but you don't need to have played big Flamecraft to enjoy small Flamecraft. Disclaimer klaxon alert, I will be showing the Kickstarter Deluxe Edition when the retail version comes out. I'm sure there will be slight differences. This features the metal coin, the lovely fountain statue, and a few things that may not be available in the retail edition, just so you're aware. What I really like is that there are a few different ways that you can play this game depending on who you're playing with. The basic game, you're just trying to fulfill these requirements on these cards. You can, of course, add fancy dragons, which change up how some things work. And also, you can add the fountain cards if you're going to use the fountain module. So how do we play? Well, it's pretty simple. You'll start with two objectives, and these objectives will show cards that will have a specific order of dragons that you need to create on the board. You will then draw a dragon out of the bag and place it on the board. I have pulled a dark blue dragon, an iron dragon, and I need two iron dragons and a diamond to make this card. So I can place this anywhere on the board to try and fulfill. I'll place it dead center. Now, what you then can do is you can fire the dragon that you've just place's ability. So the ability of an iron dragon is move two adjacent dragons one space. So I'll move this fire dragon over here, and I'll put this iron dragon on here. Now I have actually fulfilled the needs of this card. I have a straight line of iron dragon, diamond dragon. When you start adding these two decks, this, as Anakin Skywalker would say, is where the fun begins. You see, these two decks add an extra layer of complexity to the game, an extra layer of thinking with strategy. Firstly, there are these, the fountain cards. These are 6 cards that are all played face up in front of both players. These are open objectives that anyone can pertain to. All you need to do is get 4 of the same symbols in a row. The one difficulty there is this little guy. This is the fountain. The fountain starts placed in the center of the board, immediately blocking a space. Once you've completed one of these objectives, however, you then can move the fountain. You can move the fountain onto a stack of already placed dragons, claiming the top dragon for yourself, which really helps you build a strategy for your next turn, as you're not blindly drawing that next tile out of a bag. You actually have information of what you can do. However, you have to be careful because where you place this may well unlock its ability for someone else. Next up, of course, is the fancy dragons. So the fancy dragons, by their name, are pretty fancy. You will put 2 of these into play at the start of the game. It will be completely random. You give them a good old shuffle and you add 2 of them in. Now, people can all see these and use their abilities at any time. They might be pay a coin to be able to do something extra, or it might include Buddy into the bag. This is Buddy. Buddy is everyone's favourite friend of the party, and he is a wild dragon, which means he classes as any dragon type. He doesn't fire in the same way that all other dragons fire, but they do indeed help you score some of those pesky 4 in a rows, 3 in a rows, or funny triangular shapes. Also, there are these lovely jewel dragons. These jewel dragons can be either flavour that are indicated on the chip. So when you play them, you can either fire this one, for example, as an iron dragon or a diamond dragon, or a meat dragon or a leaf dragon, that kind of thing. So final thoughts on Flamecraft Duals. It is beautiful, it is stunning, the box design, the component quality is out of this world. Gameplay-wise, it's a nice, I would say, entry into abstract strategy games. I would personally always be playing this with the Fountain and the Fantasy Dragons just all thrown in there. It's a much more challenging game and gaming experience. I can imagine with people who suffer from AP or younger gamers, the base game is fantastic. But for me, if you really want to scratch that abstract strategy itch, then I would highly recommend always just throwing everything straight into the game. They're not extra rules that are adding any complexity. But yeah, I really, really like this game as it is. As I said before, this is the deluxe version, so it is very, very pretty. I don't know what the retail edition will look like in the grand scheme of things, so bear that one in mind when you are looking for Flamecraft Duals when it is released for retail very, very soon. But yeah, that's Flamecraft Duals. Let me know in the comments what you think of this game if you've had a chance to play it. Is it high on your agenda of games you're wanting to play? Yeah, let me know. And thank you again for watching the video. Remember to subscribe and share this video with a friend. Go on, just say, hey friend, you, watch this video about dragon poker. Kind of. See you in the next one.